Welcome back, warriors. This is part 4 of Yah's army in full protection. I wanted to let it be known that as soon as these 3 men came up on me, obviously the one in the middle with the cloak, he absolutely was the leader. Absolutely. His eyes changed to a goldish, like a reptile-ish color. But the other two was following behind him, and they were wearing the exact same thing as him, but they just didn't have a cloak on. Okay. I was sitting at the table, but they were just standing there, just looking at me. They didn't say anything, but they looked like they had a problem with me. And they just were not happy at all. So I looked at them and, I kind of got embarrassed because I thought, well, maybe I'm in their way or something. So I got up and I walked to a completely another chair. And this chair was kind of in the walkway in between the tables. But I was still at the table, but I wasn't. I was like mostly in the aisle. You know what I mean? And when I sat there, it looked like they followed me. They followed me to that chair. And it was a good little distance away. Maybe like a few chairs in between. And they followed me and they just stood there and they stared at me again. And I kind of like shuffled in my seat and kind of like looked around like, okay, well, like, what do you want? I don't get it. Like, why are you staring at me? And I just felt embarrassed. You know how you make a kid feel when they're like embarrassed and like, just how anybody would feel, honestly, just being stared at and, thinking that everybody's looking at you. But nobody was looking at me. Nobody was paying attention to what was going on as far as I knew. See what I'm saying? And I told them, I said, are you trying to get through? You know what? You must be trying to get through. So I tried to scoop my chair underneath the table, right? Once I tried to do that, it was like the aisle got smaller and smaller and smaller, and there was absolutely no room for them to walk through. Like, no matter which way and how I tried to move my chair. What's about to come up next, y'all? Y'all gonna have to come for part 5.